There's a new world's longest YouTube short, and this video isn't it. Actually, the world's longest is this short you're currently watching. Now, the runtime is pretty average. Compared to 6 days, it's pretty much nothing. So how is this the longest YouTube short? Well, the answer is in this previous video I made. This breaks YouTube. Pretty much, there's a glitch to add a second audio track to any video using the language Klingon. Except, while making that video, I think I discovered something new. Turns out, that glitch isn't only on Klingon. It's actually on all 236 languages inside of YouTube's system. So essentially, this one short has 236 more shorts hidden inside of it. So now, open this menu, select audio tracks, and make your way from top to bottom. There's a new world's longest YouTube short. In this video, if you found this audio, alright, welcome to a long journey. Listen, if you found this audio, that means you're starting on the correct one. And also, it means that you probably have an elite attention span for a YouTube Shorts viewer. The fact that you even scrolled all the way up to the first audio track. So pretty much, I'm gonna have, literally, I did the math. I'm gonna have to record by myself right now for 3 hours. I mean, I don't mean to make it sound daunting to get through all of these, but I'm about to talk for 3 hours starting now. So either way, what I'm gonna do is I made a community post, which is a Q&A, and I'm gonna start answering all of them. So if you're interested in that, you can listen to all of these. All right, next one. All right, so pretty much I got 4,000 questions on this Q&A post I made. It was a community post on YouTube. So I'm just going to open this up and scroll through it and start answering questions. And hopefully the 3 hours go by quickly for me. This might be hell. So question number 1 by Gojo Satoru is, can you deadass escape North Korea? Alright, Gojo. Could I escape North Korea? Probably not. I would probably get shot down and immediately killed and slaughtered like cattle by the North Koreans. I don't think that I'm living that one. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think that you could either, even though that you're Gojo, bro. Even Gojo can't get out of North Korea. All right, next question is by Crazy Hacks. He says, can you rate every singular atom and tell us your favorite? All right, bro. I don't think I can do that in 3 hours. So do we just have troll questions now? Like, is that literally what we're doing? Is just troll questions? Okay, bro. I guess we're just gonna be trolling me. I will rate my favorite atom is carbon. That's an atom, right? No, that's an element made up of atoms. Well, that's my favorite one, carbon. Next question by Bober Kruva 72. 1. Do you have oh my god, this is 6 questions. Holy, okay, bro. He said, 1, do you have a girlfriend? 2, how often do you shave? Bro, why are you asking me this? 3, how much money do you have? 4, when do you usually go to sleep? 5, is your bed comfortable? 6, do you have a 3D printer? Bro, okay, I'll choose I mean, I guess I gotta answer these because, like, I can't just skip the questions I don't want to answer. You know what? I don't really want to answer this one. I'm going to the next one. Bro, what are you doing? It's doing 6 of these. All right, next one is by this capybara guy. He says, how to sacrifice the rook. All right, that's a troll question. Next one. And is there any other of these that I recognize? Oh, trust me, bro. I'll put them in. I'm gonna do A tier. And that's all of the animation YouTubers I recognize on this tier list. Bro, okay. I'll choose. I mean, I guess I gotta answer these because, like, is how to sacrifice the rook. All right, that's a troll question. Next genre, is it, bro? You just and is there any other of these that I recognize? Oh, trust me, bro. I'll put them in. I'm gonna do A tier, and that's all of the animation YouTubers I recognize on this tier list. That's my tier list. Next question. What is your favorite genre of music and what is it? And what is it? Bro, you just stated the question twice. Brother, you stated the question twice. I'm dead. Um, I don't know what my favorite genre of music is, but I like The Strokes and I like Billie Eilish and I don't know, there's not like a genre ACZ. I think Lucky RNG underscore wants to know if it's veiny. Bro. Oh, and then literally the question under this one is by Lucky RNG underscore asking me, is it not veiny? It is extremely veiny, brother. Extremely veiny. Next question. Favorite element on the periodic table. Bro, what? Alright, I literally already answered this. Carbon, bro. I'm a carbon head. What are we? Okay, here's an actually interesting one by 100,000 RK. He says, crime tier list when? I'll literally do it right now. I'm opening up tier list maker. I'm gonna search for crime tier list and I'll do it right here. Hopefully this actually exists. Crime tier list. I'm eating blueberries right now too. Isn't that fire? Okay, so it is loading. Oh, here it is. Wait, okay, this one's called crime tier list with an image of Ronaldo on it. I'm gonna do this one. So, I don't know what these crimes are because they're just images, so I'm gonna have to infer a little bit. The first one looks like graffiti. I'm gonna call this a top tier crime because it kind of looks fire. It adds an aesthetic to the city, and it doesn't hurt nobody. Next crime is physical assault. I'm gonna say this one is probably bad. I don't think that we should be physically assaulting people. Next one, is just an image of War Thunder. What could that possibly mean? I mean, I guess War Thunder is a game that like gets a lot of YouTube ads. Maybe it's like non-disclosing ads. I'm gonna say that one's bad. The next one is literally just an image of Among Us, bro. What? And the next one's an image of Ronaldo. What are we doing, bro? This crime tier list is buns. Like, how you gonna just have an image? I don't know. I think that the crime tier list fell off. Next question. Can we get Ninja versus Chain for real? Bro said Chain, singular. And then there's also two replies to this one. It says Ninja for real and Ninny. Alright. Assaulting people. Next one, is just an image of War Thunder. What could that possibly mean? I mean, I guess War Thunder is a game that like gets a lot of YouTube ads. Maybe it's like non-disclosing ads. I'm gonna say that one's bad. The next one is literally just an image of Among Us, bro. Slander him publicly on my channel. All right. Can we get Ninja versus Chains for real? I mean, maybe. I don't even, like, what would that even mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I never spoken to Chains for real before in my life before. As much as all of the slander I do on his name throughout my life and throughout my YouTube channel, all the lore, like, I literally never spoke to him. I only slander him publicly on my channel. I don't know what he's like in real life. I don't know what kind of person he is. But I literally never spoken to him before. So, I don't know. I'd be down though. I never really did a collaboration before, but like I would do something. Maybe once he face reveals, I will box him in the ring. I know I'd win. Next question. By Joe Okay, by TDS Noob. Would you rather go to Epstein's Island for 24 hours or go to a Diddy party for 36 hours? Okay, I think I'd honestly rather go to a Diddy party because, like, I mean, Epstein, these were both messed up scenarios, but I think that objectively Epstein's Island was much worse. Like, they did weird stuff at Diddy parties, but I don't think it was like exclusively criminal. I think that there are definitely people that went to Diddy parties and did not engage in criminal activity. But I think that everybody who went to Epstein's Island was a criminal. So, Diddy party for 36 hours. Next question. Orp Fox. What? Okay, by TDS Noob. Would you rather go to Epstein's Island for 24 hours? You would think. Because how much money do you earn from... How much money do you earn from YouTube? I make not as much as you would think. Because, like, I make a good amount of money per month, but I also have 3 editors I have to pay. So that, like, the payroll fees make it go down. So I kind of just make the salary of someone with a good job. Like, I don't make, like, Mr. Beast money, you know? Next question. What made you want to become a content creator, and what was your biggest roadblock that tried preventing you to get to the point where you are at now? Okay. Good question. Good question. What made me want to be a content creator? Pretty much in 5th grade, I watched Smosh, or like these Unk YouTubers like Game Grumps or something like that. How much money do you earn from YouTube? I make not as much as you would think. Because, like, I make a good amount of money per month, but I also have 3... How much money do you earn from YouTube? I make not biggest road year-olds. But yeah, that's pretty much what made me want to do it. My biggest roadblock? I don't know. I mean, probably just the grind before it takes off, maybe. Cause I started uploading it like in 7th grade is when I started like actually trying to make videos when I was like 12. But then I did not like get any subscribers until I was like 19 years old. So there was a good gap of like 7 years where I just kind of grinded. What helped me though is that, wait, is the audio still recording? I think it is. I hope it's still going because the timer isn't going up anymore. I'm just gonna assume it is. Um, wait,
Lyrics coming at.
let me stop this and begin this again. Okay, it was still going. Okay. So pretty much, what was I saying? Fuck. Yeah, pretty much what was helpful though when I had to do that like grind of like no one watching my videos is because I did happen to have one old video that popped off. I was literally in the 9th grade. I was 14 years old. I remember I wanted to be an animator. So I tried to like do my very first animation. I made a cartoon on Oni Plays, which is like an old like Let's Play channel. And coincidentally, now they're like the guys that made Smiling Friends. If you ever watched that show, because I don't know if my viewers would know Only Plays, but they probably know Smiling Friends. So I made a cartoon on that. And let me stop this and begin this again. Okay, it was still going. Okay. So pretty much, what was I saying? Fuck. Let me stop this and begin. They were like remake. They literally were like they literally showed up with the like my channel on that video. Cause like I make a good amount of money per month. Pretty much what was helpful. Let me stop this and smiling friends. So I made a cartoon on that. And how much money do you earn from YouTube? I make not as much as you would think. Cause like I make a good amount of money per month, but I also have 3 editors I have to pay. So that like the payroll fees actually because remake. They literally were like they literally showed up with the like my channel on that video and showed the cartoon before I was even a YouTuber. Like I got a shout out from them and that was fire. I don't think anybody knows about that, especially because my channel name was not Ninye at the time. So if anyone like rewatches that video, it doesn't have the YouTube account Ninye on it, but it does have the video that's on my channel. So there is a deep cut lore that you guys can go out and find. That one's pretty cool. All right. We got 2 back-to-back questions by Lucky RNG, which I think literally already asked a question. Yeah, he said, he was the one about it being veiny. He said, is it actually veiny? He also said, is it hard? All right, bro. Yes, it is veiny. It is veiny and grippy. And yes, it is hard right now because you got me talking about YouTube. Get me talking about my YouTube lore. I will be hard every single time, bro. Lucky RNG, good prediction. Next question, Alp Gaming YT1. Oh my god. Bro, why are these people putting literally multiple questions in their question? Like, you can't triple dip. Anyways, question number 1 by this guy, where do you live? Bro, I'm not telling you where I live, bro. I live in the United States of America. That's as close as I'll tell you. Unk, I ain't giving you that information. Is making shorts hard? I think that it's not. I mean, there's definitely a learning curve that I had to it where I had to like learn how to pace a video and like optimize my rhetoric for engagement. Like for example, if I have I'll kind of structure my sentences for a reveal, so there's like small arcs of reveals. Like for example, in the last short I made about the glitch on YouTube with the Klingon language, I could have said like the language Klingon breaks YouTube. But then I'm like giving the reveal halfway through the sentence. You can restructure a sentence to be like, this one language is glitched and breaks YouTube, comma, Klingon. Something like that. So like the reveal is at the end. So, you know, there's like little optimizations here and there, but overall it's not too hard, especially because the videos are like 40 seconds. You can like make them pretty quickly. And if anything, it's addicting because like you can just pump them out so fast. And like even in, I feel like in terms of YouTube shorts, I make like fairly high effort ones, even if they're still shorts and I can make them every other day. Like, I don't know. What is your favorite game? Right now, Rocket League. I love Rocket League. My favorite game of all time, Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. That game is like a very classic game to me. I remember like I would play on the Xbox as like a little jit. Literally the 4th grade, I remember I saw Dark Souls on like the Xbox store and it was listed as it had co-op. So I bought it. I was like, this is Skyrim with co-op. I got to get this and play it with my friends, and then it was too hard. I literally could not beat the tutorial of the game because I was 11 years old. But then, like, I kept coming back to the game every single year, and I would slowly grind through it, and I didn't beat it until I was in middle school, like the 8th grade. I don't know why I remember things by what grade I was in, but apparently I do. So, like, it was literally a quest from, like, the 4th to 8th grade. I would slowly grind through that game until I beat it. And it's just a peak game. So, like, that's my favorite game. But right now, Rocket League is my favorite. Just, like, to play right now. That's the most fun. All right. Next question by Malik is playing. Bro put in a triple question as well. Number 1, where do you live? Okay, bro, come on. Why do you people ask me this? Question number 2. What keyboard do you use? Oh, this one is lore. This one is lore. Literally, I remember when I was in okay, this is deep lore. When I was growing up, I was fat as fuzz, bro. I was a fat little boy. Like literally, when I was in 8th grade, that was my heaviest, and I was just as heavy as I am right now. I was like 180, 190. I was teetering on 200 pounds in middle school. Now I'm like 180 pounds. But like I just grinded when I was going into high school. Like the summer between middle to high school, I just went to the gym every single day. I went on like insane diet. I lost like 50 pounds. Um, and as a reward, my mom bought me a PC, and she bought me. It was called like an Asus Republic of Gamer PC. Republic. Hold on, I'm looking this up. I'm pretty sure that that's what it was. And there was the keyboard that comes with that PC is literally a $10 keyboard, but I still have that keyboard today. It's this like busted up. The WASD are rubbed off from gaming on it for like 10 years. But I like this keyboard because my hands are used to the shape of it, and there's like a volume knob on it. And I like spinning the volume knob. It's very convenient. So like that's the only thing of my PC setup I've kept around is my key. New Year's on New Year's this year, I was at my friend's like family's party, and there was this kid that was like very young. He was like old enough to like know 6'7" though. He hated it, bro. I was just like following around 6'7", 6'7". He was pissed. So yes, I do secretly love 6'7". I have to pee now. BRB. All right, I just peed. Next question. We got Amin Yusuf. He says, I got a few. All right, and it's another 3 question. 1, does your house contain anything valuable? No, I have nothing valuable inside of my house. Do not come to my house or inside of my house. I literally only have bread. Number 2, if so, are your windows breakable? I have no windows. My house has no windows and nothing valuable. So don't come to my house. 3, and if so, would you be able to defend yourself in a life or death situation? So I actually did lie to you. There is one thing valuable in my house. It is a gun. So I could defend myself and I would shoot you. But, you can come and find out. I just realized if you're listening to all these audio tracks, you have probably watched that same YouTube short looping on your phone over and over so many times. There's probably so few people even listening to this, even though like I'm only 20 minutes into recording. There's probably so few people that will actually get this deep. If you've made it this far, you are a soldier, bro. I wonder if people are gonna comment on this short, like, bro, this, like, they're gonna say, like, a random language, like, bro, you gotta go to Japanese, bro. That question was fire. That would be funny. Oh, God. Okay. Next question. This one literally has 4 questions in it. And it's from Orange Dog Day Fan 2. Question number 1. How old are you? I literally just turned 24 years old. I'm becoming Unk, bro. I'm becoming Unk. I low-key became a YouTuber very young. I was like 20, I think. I think I've been running it for like 3 years and some change. What is your real name, bro? I'm not going to tell you my real name, bro. You don't need to know my real name. Number 3, why did you choose Ninja as a channel name? Oh, I already made a short about this. What are you doing, Orange Dog Day fan? I literally already made a short about this. I'll give the brief rundown. Pretty much, my Xbox gamer tag was Ninja, but it was spelled Y-A-Y. And so that was my gamer tag for a while on YouTube. And then when I was 17 years old, I was like, Kanye West is so cool. So I changed it to YE because that's how Kanye was. And I was like, this is better because it's 5 characters. And a username with 5 characters has more aura than a username with 6 characters. So that's why I'm Ninja. 3 years and some change. What is your real name, bro? I'm not going to tell you my real name, bro. You don't need to know my real name. Number 3, why did you choose Ninja as a channel name? Oh, I already made a short about this. What are you doing, Orange Dog Day fan? I literally already made a short about this. I'll give the brief rundown. Pretty much, my Xbox gamer tag was Ninja, but it was spelled Y-A-Y. Already 18 years old. Question number 4, why did you choose to do YouTube, bro? YouTube chose me. I didn't choose it. It's just the way that fate rolled the dice. All right, next question by TNAIG. How long have you played Roblox for? I'm going to keep it a buck. I am a Roblox tourist. I have not played Roblox for long. I literally started playing Roblox over COVID when I was already 18 years old. I only started playing it because I stole my friend's account. I still never made a Roblox account of my own. Like, if you ever watch a Roblox video I make, my username is Hendog666. And that's because it's my old friend in high school's Roblox username. I logged into his account one time at my house, and I literally changed the email and stole it from him. So that is Ninja lore that I might make a short on one day. I feel like that's a funny story. But I only been playing Roblox for like that long, and to be honest, I only play tycoons and incremental games. They're addicting to me. I do the slop games. All right. Next question by Kawaii Omelet. Why did you hide 25 little Timmys in your basement? Okay, moving on. Unsub says, good boy. All right, that's not even a question, brother. What are we doing, bro? Next question by Azriel Corner. I have 3. You can answer all or just pick one. All right, brother. I got you with every single question right now. I'm gonna answer them all. Can you go through every video game ever created and tell us your favorite? Bro, what do you mean go through every video game ever created? Like, I mean, I already answered this one. I like Dark Souls and Rocket League. What is your favorite food? Banana bread, 100%. I love banana bread. That's my favorite food. It does not get any better than banana bread, brother. Keep it a buck. Banana bread is the best food. What is your favorite video you ever made? Interesting. I could tell my favorite short for sure. I have a few favorite shorts I made. Honestly, I think that literally the last one I made, This Breaks YouTube, That might have been one of my favorites. I just love the shorts where I like 3 years and some change. What is your real name, bro? I'm not going to tell you my real name, bro. You don't need to know my real name. I made it like years ago. I rewatched that in a long time, but that's probably the video I put like the very most amount of effort into. I don't know if it's good or not because like I haven't watched it since I made it like years ago. But that might be one of my favorite ones is Ninja versus Elden Ring. It was just a banger video. Um so that's my answer. What is Thank you for making videos. I love your channel. Oh, I appreciate you. Next question. What is your favorite Minecraft server? I never played on Minecraft servers because I couldn't figure out how to join them as a kid. I was not tech savvy. And to be honest, I didn't really play Minecraft much. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Next question by Van Did Do Tunes. Oh my god. This guy literally asked me. No, this has to be ChatGPT. There is 100 questions. There is 100 questions on this one. It took me so long. Here are 100 questions. Bro, this is so obviously copy and pasted from ChatGPT. I'll go through the ones I want to do though. All right, let's begin. Question number 1. Be honest. How many times have you mined straight down and regretted it? Do you blame the next bro, this is all just Minecraft questions. What? He has these categorized. This one is funny slash trolling Minecraft questions. Bro, I don't play Minecraft. I'm skipping all of these, which is literally the first 40. Okay. So ooh, and I just do that over and over until like my vocal cords are prepared. But also sometimes I don't have to warm up. Sometimes I just start and I go and I'm good. So it took me so long. Here are 100 questions, bro. Okay. So ooh, and I just do that over and over until like my vocal cords are prepared. But also sometimes I don't have to warm up. Sometimes I just start and I go and I'm good. So that's kind of what I do. Have you ever introduced yourself like in your like you're in a video? Okay, ChatGPT. I'm just gonna go to the next question. Um, oh my God, Lucky RNG is still asking, bro. Actually, is it veiny? Yes or no? And then the one under that, is it veiny? Bro, did you comment like 50 times on this? Like, why are you in here so much? Next question. We want the story of your biggest rival. Chains for real, the lore of. So now that his next segment is trolling about their YouTube content. How many takes does it take for you to say what's up, guys? Okay. Yeah, this is just ChatGPT. I think I just skipped this slop, bro. There's probably a few good ones in there, but like I'd rather answer human questions. Like what are we doing? Wait. These might be interesting. There's a section for YouTube questions. It says personal funny slash trolling questions. Do you practice your YouTuber voice when nobody's home? I don't, but I have a method I do. I have a method to turn on my YouTube voice when I'm at home alone. Before I record, I walk around and I go, ooh, ooh, and I just do that over and over until like my vocal cords are prepared. But also sometimes I don't have to warm up. Sometimes I just start and I go and I'm good. So that's kind of what I do. Have you ever introduced yourself like in your like you're in a video? Okay, ChatGPT. I'm just gonna go to the next question. Um, oh my God, Lucky RNG is still asking, bro. Actually, is it veiny? Yes or no? And then the one under that, is it veiny? Bro, did you comment like 50 times on this? Like, why are you in here so much? Next question. We want the story of your biggest rival. Chains for real. The lore of Chains for real. All right, I'll give you the quick rundown because, to be honest, I don't know if I have it off the top of my dome, but pretty much, I made a video calling him out because it was such a meme. There was like an editing mistake where like my video was in his video for one frame, and then he covered it with his friend's video because he had like a screenshot of YouTube on a computer for like a scene. And I guess he wanted to like self promo his friend's video or something, so he like cut me out, but he messed up the editing. And so I made a video calling him out, and I was like, "Bro, why did you do this?" And then it has just been like subtle jabs here and there throughout our videos. And then I started a sub war on him because he's always had like double my sub count, and I said that I was gonna pass him in subscribers. So that's low key still my goal. He's coming up on like 5 million. I'm at like 3.5. I think I low key. I think I definitely will. It's just a matter of time. Um, Maybe in 2027 or something. But that's pretty much the lore. Next question. Sodium616 asks, what advice can you give someone who just graduated high school, and how should they celebrate their 18th birthday next week? Okay, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. I am not the person to ask this because when I turned 18, I don't even think I celebrated. I never really cared much for celebrations. They usually make me depressed. I don't know why. Like, I love having goals and I love going towards those goals. I love the process of it, even though like an age isn't really a goal, but I think the same principle still applies. Um, I love like going towards a goal. Like I love saying like I want 10 million subscribers and just grinding to that. But I always get depressed achieving it because now the journey is over. Like I do not want to make it to the goal because now the journey has ended. And I low key kind of feel that way kind of towards my birthdays. I don't know. I just don't really care for them. Like I didn't really care when I turned 18. I didn't really care when I turned 21. I just like making YouTube videos. So maybe I'm cooked for that. And you said advice for someone who just graduated high school. See, that is tricky too because I am a YouTuber. YouTubers should not be giving life advice. I literally wanted to become a YouTuber so that I did not have to live the normal life because I thought that it just sounded miserable. I mean, that's just one of many reasons why I wanted to be a YouTuber, but I mean, it depends what you want to do, bro. The world is kind of cooked right now. You could go to college, but like employment is cooked. You could go into a trade, which like I guess that's not too cooked. If you want to go to trade school and do manual labor, but you're gonna cook your body after working. Or you could like, start a business, do all these things. I would say, I mean, speaking from my own experience, if you want to go to college, I would probably start with community college. It's broken, and that's what I did. And I'm so glad I did it, because on my very last semester of community college before I transferred is when I dropped out for YouTube. And if I would have gone to university before that, I would have had like hella thousands of dollars of debt from going to school for like 2 years just for something I would stop doing. So like, I don't know. I'm glad I went to the community college so I don't have any debt from that. But you know, just like enjoy your life, I guess. Go to the gym. I can only speak for myself, so I don't know. It's hard to give advice. Please say Baba Booey whilst escaping North Korea. Okay, this is the second question about North Korea. Do people think I'm Royal Pear? Like, I know that Pear just made a short about how this guy reacted to him escaping from North Korea. Do people think that that was me? Is that why they're asking me North Korea questions? Baba Booey. I can say that though. I don't know what Baba Booey is from, but I remember Too Mad would use it all the time. I don't know if you guys would know Too Mad either. He's an old YouTuber that, you know, isn't really around anymore, unfortunately, but he made some fire videos. There was a lot of controversy about like him as a person, but like his videos are so funny. So that's what I remember Baba Booey from. Oh man, next question. Favorite cartoon of all time? Um, I'm I'm gonna assume anime does not count as a cartoon because it's an anime, but Avatar is not an anime, it's a cartoon. So I think Avatar: The Last Airbender, definitely number one cartoon without a question. But if you don't count that and you want like more traditional cartoons like Cartoon Network and whatnot, I would say Adventure Time is the best cartoon very easily. Like Adventure Time is so fire. I remember when I was a kid and I would watch Adventure Time, it would kill my lust for life. Like I did not want to live because I just wanted to exist in the world of Adventure Time. And I like it was too good of a universe. I didn't want to live in the real world. And I was that way about Pokemon too. Like I was cooked. Um Next question by Sean Duggan 672. What are the silly little numbers on the back of your credit card? Not gonna answer that one. Next question by Meet the Pyro. Favorite pieces of bread you've ate in the last 2 weeks? Okay, well, I think the only bread I've had is Dave's Killer Bread. I do eat Dave's Killer Bread. So I'm gonna have to go with the whole grain Dave's Killer Bread. Next question by Cheesy Republic. Would you learn how to do a backflip for 1 million likes? Yeah, I would.